What's up, Christian Grayathan? How are you, man? What's good, dude? Let me get this annoying hold screen out of the way, mate. What's up, mate? First one in the house, only one in the house by the looks of it. That's cool, man. It's just going to be you and me today by the looks of it. How are you, dude? Oh, Casual's here. What's up, mate? How you going, brother? Please leave a like as you boys get here. That's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking... Oof, probably a bit too much. What do you reckon, boys? Probably a bit too zoomed in, eh? Let's do this. 150? Yeah, that's better. That looks nice. How are you, man? Colby, the the welterweight GOAT. He will walk through Ian, Shavkat, and JDM in 2025, then become champ in 2026. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, as bad as Gilbert Burns has been looking lately, I don't even think Colby Covington gets through Gilbert Burns, to be honest. He looked like that pace that he liked to push, that inner fire that he used to have, isn't there anymore. He looks like that doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening, man. Justin James, yo, Dougie, what's up? How are you, brother? What's good, man? What time is it for you where you're at? I know I'm on pretty early in the morning where you are, or late at night, whatever one you want to prefer. Well, while we're waiting for the stream to warm up and get going, why don't we just jump straight into what we were doing at the end of the last stream, which is let's just get straight back into knocking off every single card of the year as a tier list. Why not, eh? What else have we got to do? I mean, this is an MMA stream, isn't it? So we might as well do that. Currently it is 2:30 in the morning, so I was glad I was still up at this time. Jesus, dude, what are you doing up so early, man? Or late? Either or. I mean, I guess it's the Christmas break, so, you know, stay up as long as you want, brother. I personally think Colby should start cutting to 155 if he keeps fighting. Yeah, I mean, he could try that. He acts like he doesn't cut a lot of weight to 170, but I'm pretty sure he does, man. I'm pretty sure he does. So, yeah, we'd see how we go at 155. Probably keep the power, but lose a little bit of speed. Nacho says, Dougie, you bloody sick deviant. What's up, Nacho? How are you, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. Happy Friday to the Aussies out there. Happy Friday. And, what is it, last Friday of the, not last Friday of the year, but certainly the last Friday of the working week, right? Cage, what's up, brother? You're the GOAT, Cage. You're the GOAT. Oh, I have some news, actually, chat. I have some news. I have made a roster of new emojis for us to vote on this Sunday in Australia, Saturday in America. I don't think I'll unveil them now. I think I'll save them for when we actually do the voting. But yeah, the time that the Apex is usually on, a time of a Las Vegas Apex main event, that's when we'll be doing the voting for the new channel emojis. It's tough for us British Dougie fans. Oh my god, the British fan. You guys are hardcore. Although when I go really late in the afternoon in Australia, it's like first thing in the morning for you Brits, so that's not too bad, I guess. What's up, Nick23 MMA? How are you, brother? Could you hit that like on the way in? What's with the downer face, brother? Why you got that sad face going on there, mate? What's wrong with you? Left Lane said that Jan versus Allberg is off due to visa issues, and the guy who pulled out will probably get the Pereira fight. Visa issues. So who would be having visa problems? Maybe Jan Blachowicz, if anyone was going to be having visa issues. Are they going to try and push Allberg that quickly to a title shot? I don't think they can do that. I don't think you can put Allberg up in a title shot straight away, man. I demand a confused Islam and a Grasso's feet. They're in there. They're in there. But I won't unveil how they look until you guys see them. So it's a confused Islam Makhachev. It is Alexa Grasso's feet is in there, of course. Chael Sonnen on the phone. Confused Chael Sonnen on the phone is in there. And then Carlos Prates smoking a ciggy is on there as well, mate. Ain't no MMA going. That's why I'm this set. Well, I mean, there's some pretty awesome highlights coming out of Karate Combat right now. So that's pretty good. There's no way Jan or Allberg will fight Pereira over Ank. Pretty sure Alex is just trolling Ank. I think so too. I think that's what it is. Maybe like, because all Alex Pereira said was Ank won't be the next one. Now, you can fill that sentence in however you want. Is it Ank won't be the next one to fight me? Or is it Ank won't be the next one to beat me, to knock me out? Because like Pereira's been slept before. It's not like Pereira is like some unbeaten god. So he could be saying Ank won't be the next one to knock me out, or Ank won't be the next one to beat me. Laughing face, laughing face. So it could just be a big old troll and we're all falling for it. Essentially, between now and UFC 311, all that we have in the MMA community is being trolled by the MMA fighters and trying to figure out what's real and what isn't. That is pretty much our lives for the next 5 weeks. That, and watching Ryzen on New Year's night, and watching some One Championship, and watching some Karate Combat. Even though Nick, 23 MMA, says Karate Combat can go and eat a big, fat, thick one. My lord, Nick. My lord. Brutal, mate. I mean, Rebelis to Spania got a pretty sick knockout. So that's fun for him, you know. He needed that. His career needed that. You know what I'm saying? DJ Aiden, the One Direction fan. The boss is here. What's up, boss? Good to see you, mate. I'm finally happy that you're here. I was worried. I was going to have to wrap the stream up early. I was like, I don't know, man. If DJ Aiden ain't going to come, I don't know if I should even keep streaming. You know what I mean? It's worrying times. If DJ Aiden in the house, what is the point of streaming? But DJ Aiden is in the house, so we stream, boys. We stream. All right, let me get my stuff together. Let us do this tier list, mate. We'll finish off this tier list. Scary hours when there's no... I know, tell me about it. Ank said before the Rakic fight that the UFC... Bloody Austrian Rakic. Bloody Austrian, that fake Serb Rakic. Ank said before the Rakic fight that he needed a good performance, that the UFC said that he needed a good performance to get to the title shot, and that fight ended up being dog shit, so I don't doubt it. Yeah, but the problem is, Toad, who else is he going to fight? Who else is Alex Pereira going to fight? There is no one else. Maybe Jamal Hill could talk his way back into a fight, but isn't Jamal Hill just been booked to fight someone? Jamal Hill Tapology. I got a feeling Jamal Hill's booked against someone. Who is he booked against? Yuri Prohaska, upcoming. Upcoming for... Yuri Prohaska, upcoming for UFC 311. That's right. I thought he was booked against someone. Come on, Dougie. Wake up, big boy. Yeah. So it's not going to be Jamal Hill, is it? So who else is he going to fight? Literally, there's no one else left to fight. And shout out to me. And, of course, shout out to you. Merry Christmas. Shout out to DJ Aiden. And DJ Aiden, please leave a like when you get here, mate. I give you a shout out. You give me a like. Everyone's happy. Left lane is reliable. But from what he said, that Jan versus Allberg versus Pereira isn't signed, but it's targeted. So hopefully Ank gets his deserved title shot. Yeah, I think... If the next one up isn't Magomed Ankalaev for Alex Pereira, the UFC, the MMA YouTube community, people like me, and Left Lane, and Ronin MMA, and Frankie, and Making the all of us, I do think that we need to back up Magomed Ankalaev here and start raging about undeserved title shots. Because let's face it, we all made about 100 videos each about Tom Aspinall not getting a title shot against John Jones. And it's only fair to have that sort of same energy when it comes to Magomed Ankalaev not getting the next title shot against Alex Pereira. Nick23 MMA says, maybe it is Aspinall or Jones next for Alex Pereira. Could be, mate, but I don't know, man. It feels like Dana White was pretty goddamn confident about the John Jones-Tom Aspinall fight happening, you know? I think what we're going to see is John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, sponsored by the Saudis, sponsored by a Riyadh season, and they're going to be the ones footing the bill. I think that's what's going to be happening there, mate. I don't think Daddy Dana's going to bring the money out, but I think that's what's going to be happening there. Yuri Rakic 2. I don't believe in Rakic anymore. He's a fake Serb. No one should be allowed to come out with the Serbian flag and then not fight like a Serbian. Quite frankly, I find that insulting. Two Smelly Fingers, what's up, brother? Could you like the stream on your way in, please, mate? How are you, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nacho says that he glazes Powhatan, but even he will be pissed if Magomed Ankalaev doesn't get it. Good, mate. That's the energy we need to see, particularly from you guys. The hardcore Alex Pereira fans. This is like if they made O'Malley versus Cejudo after they made O'Malley versus yes, just blatant handballing. I agree, Toad. I absolutely agree. Sniff says, I kind of feel like you should mention Ronan in a separate stratosphere rather than the... What? I mean, why? Is Ronan above us? Is Ronan... What? Ronan's not a small MMA YouTube creator? Ronan's above us? Okay. Alright, I see how it is. You're a Ronan glazer. I get it. Alright. I get one Ronan MMA raid and now all of a sudden you're a Roman glazer. I get it. What's up, Aaron Tats? How are you, bro? Great news on Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier having a little bit of a back and forth with each other. Great news. Oh shit, No Chill is in the house. Oh damn, what's up, dude? How many subs you got, No Chill? How many subs have you got? What are we rocking with here, No Chillathan? My camera is completely frozen. I don't like that. There we go. It's caught up. No Chill. 1,630 subs. Oh, the race is on, No Chill. You're ahead of me, but the race is on. Okay. All right. I see where we are. I see what's going on, mate. It's on, brother. No Chill says, Dougie, I had my grandma on the stream. You should have came in and told me you were live. I didn't know, mate. I didn't know. There you go. I wasn't looking at my phone, dude. I wasn't looking at my phone, but that's fun. How is Nan? I hope she's doing good, mate. I haven't seen her in ages. Hit the like button. I'm John Jones and hit the like button like I'm John Jones and the like button is my wife. That's all right. Two smelly fingers. That's calm down, mate. Did you see Despania knock someone out and force it? I did, mate. I did. Brutal from Despania. Too bad he didn't learn how to just get in underhooks. He could have had a very successful UFC career, but instead he was a bit dumb. But it is what it is, eh? Now, let us transition over and finish off our tier list for the year, eh? Our tier list for the year, which is ranking every single UFC fight card that happened for all of 2024, 2025. God, I'm going to be excited to put this one behind us. Right, this was UFC Apex Allen versus Curtis 2. Nothing of interest happened, and I kind of feel like Brendan Allen got the robbery over Curtis. This one is going all the way down in F tier. High F tier. There was nothing, there was no memes. There was a robbery main event. Nothing good happened with that one. Chepe Mariscal got a decision over Morgan Charrier. I'm trying to think of anything interesting that happened. This had Alex Morono and Court McGee go to a deathly slow fight on it. Oh my god. I remember actually raging about that in my post-fight recap. Yeah, this one is just one that we put behind us and we move on as quickly as possible. Respect to No Chill for exploiting his grandmother for content. Dude, listen, man. You don't understand the situation that No Chill is in. No Chill is desperately clinging on to try and get to 2,000 subs before me. He's got to whip out all the big guns that he can. He has to. And if bringing Nan on the stream is going to help him get to 2,000 before me, then bringing Nan onto the stream is what it's going to take. Yes, but there is a chance they won't go through with that plan, so we can just hope the UFC isn't this bullshit yet. So you are talking about, Toad, you are talking about Alex Pereira fighting Carlos Ulberg instead of Magomed Ankalaev. I don't know, dude. I don't know how bad the UFC has really gotten. This is going to be a high watermark test. This is really going to be a test for how bad has the UFC actually gotten. It's pretty bullshit right now, but hopefully it's not full bullshit. I agree, Snifton. Nicholas versus Perez was right after UFC 300, boys. Dougie, I think you could really take it off. You are over... Dougie, I think you could really take off if you went over MMA news while dancing and changed the name to Dance MMA. I don't think I could, mate. I don't dance good. I dance how I look, like a tired 34-year-old white guy from the suburbs. Not a lot of dancing going on where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm more... That's about it. That's really... You know? The club's going, everyone else is dancing, and I'm sort of just blending in. You know what I mean? It's not going to work, Sniff. McGregor Chandler, A tier card. Oh, yeah, 303 McGregor versus Chandler, A tier card. Christian Gray, what's up, man? Says, hello, Dougie. I'm good, homie. Was a legendary Grandma No Chill stream. How are you today? I'm great, Christian Graythan. I'm great. How are you today, man? What's good, dude? What's good? You were the first one here. Why are you acting like I didn't? You were the first one here. Why are you just saying hi now, dude? You were the first one here. What's up? Is Usyk versus Usyk Fury 2 the biggest heavyweight fight of this millennium? No. No, wasn't the Rumble in the Jungle a heavyweight fight? And I don't know enough about boxing to be asked this question. You know? Probably Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. Dougie, do you ever think of changing the thumbnails in your live stream so it looks more MMA-ish? I'd never thought about that once. Maybe I could do like a blurry UFC logo in the background to give it a little bit more of a kick. But we are streaming in the sports section. It does say in the title like UFC MMA stream. But yeah, maybe I'll have a fiddle around. You know, I think my thumbnails have got a pretty clear style. Okay, now what are some standout moments from there? Well, firstly, we had 1, 2, 3 WMMA fights on this card. Not bad. Any memeable moments? Chris Padilla got a rear naked choke on James Lomtop. Very forgettable. Victor Henry knocked out Rani Yaya. That was a damn good knockout. We remember that one. Uros Medic, the stoic Serbian Chad, got a knockout over Tim Means. That's going to really raise the card. David Onama got a decision over Jonathan Pierce. Bogdan Guskoyev, another strong Serbian. Got it. Oh, mate, this was an A-tier card. Alex Perez, and then obviously knocked out Mateus Nicolau. Yeah, this was an A-tier card. 2 Serbian wins. A-tier card. For sure. Low A-tier, but still, you don't get 2 Serbian knockouts on one card and not have it as a low A-tier card. I think that is totally fair and undeniable from anyone. If anyone was to deny that, I think they would be being absolutely biased. And that's how that's going to go. And that's going to stay there. And that's how that's going to be. Then 301 was Pantoja versus Rakic. We did that one. Then we had Lewis versus Nascimento. Oh my god, let me just save that. And then I'll read out some chats, boys. Alright, let me read some chats. Bro, Nacho, how can you forget about Mick Parkin versus Shamil the Blob Gaziev? Now, there is a heavyweight fight for the millennium. I think Nacho was talking about boxing heavyweight fights, yeah? A millennium is like how many years? 1,000 years is one millennium, Snifferton. Numbers are hard, mate. Trust me, I know. Step up your thumbnail game, damn it. I feel like my thumbnail names... I'm not going to lie. Look, you guys might think I'm being delusional here and giving myself too much credit, but I think I have some of the cleanest, most unique thumbnails in the MMA YouTube game. I'm not kidding. Most people's thumbnails is just the fighters and the arrow, but sometimes I'll like put a little bit of shading. Mine are very consistent. I'll put some funny faces on the thumbnails. I don't know, man. I feel like I've got some pretty unique thumbnails in my videos. Thank you, Hank. Your thumbnail for the Dickerson Strickland is aces. Thanks, man. I appreciate... Oh, dude. I remember you commenting that underneath the video. Fucking legendary profile picture, Hank. Legendary. We want you to grow, Dougie, especially now since you hate Alex Pereira. That's fair. And I think I'll grow. I mean, as Alex Pereira falls off, more and more people will get on my side of the argument of realizing that he's completely overrated and he's not as good as he is, and that it's fair to hate Alex Pereira, and we should all hate Alex Pereira. I think the drones are looking for a missing nuke. I think so too, Sniff. I think so too. I think there's a missing dirty bomb somewhere in New Jersey and the drones are looking for it. It's because I clicked to be first in the stream, then left to go say hi to No Chill's grandma. Just asked for her Beatles versus Rolling Stone question. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Dougie, I've been thinking about becoming because I'm getting older and I just want to chill and relax. I don't think you have to go like full on to the dark side, Sniff. You could probably just like not be a blatant I'm going to stop. Thumbnails on point. Thanks to Smelly Fingers. DDP will win by knee to the head or in the clinch. I think he's going to get a rear naked choke. How are you, Cayman? I hope you're going well, brother. Could you please like the stream on the way in, Cayman? Yeah, I think he's going to be getting a rear naked choke, mate. That's what I'm going to be going with. And it was a one-of-a-kind stream. I almost got her meatball recipe. That's it. I'm going to have to bring my dad onto the stream. No Chill wants to play dirty games. I'll bring my dad onto the stream. You want to play fucking sell out our own family members, No Chill? It's on, motherfucker. I got so many family members I don't know what to do with, cunt. I'm from an Eastern European family. I got family for fucking days, mate. I'll dig granddad up. He'll be proud to be. He doesn't speak a word of English, and he's very dead. But I'll dig him up. We know it's Jamie who's making them. Stop lying, Dougie. No, Jamie makes the thumbnails on our other channel. On this channel, on the basic thumbnails that I do that one. But Jamie taught me how to do it, so there you go. Do it, Sniff. But people are autistic and they need basic. Oh, for their thumbnails? For my thumbnails? Yeah. Maybe my live stream thumbnail. Why are we talking about thumbnails? My live stream thumbnails are probably a little bit too basic. But yeah, I like the funny faces on mine. Your thumbnails are unique and simple at the same time. It's weird. There's like a warmth to the lettering in the background. Thank you, Snifferthan. That's what I was going for. I'm so happy you picked up on that. Crisp, what's up, mate? The thumbnails are fire. They're consistent and clean. Thank you, Crisp. I appreciate it. Christmas Pool says, Alex beat Izzy and derailed him. Alex beat Izzy and derailed him. He is goated forever. I know, mate. It's a meme as part of the channel, Christmas Pool. They think I hate Alex Pereira, but I don't. Only insecure microbeans hate Alex. Yeah, this is what I get, Christmas Pool. And from Nacho, one of the channel's one of two mods on the channel. He hates me. That's why I modded him. Who would Alex Pereira have to out-grapple to gain your respect? Oh. Do you know what? When Magomed Ankalaev tries to push himself up against Alex Pereira like Marab in a hot tub against another man, when Magomed Ankalaev goes for that style, when he tries to Mario Batista Alex Pereira to death, if Alex Pereira can get in his underhooks, roll to the side and get out of it, and sleep Magomed Ankalaev, I nearly said I'll get an Alex Pereira tattoo, which I won't do, but I'll make a 10-minute video. I will make... No, this requires a full screen statement. This is a full screen statement. If any one of you guys like to clip channels, now's the time. G'day. My name is Dougie. How you going? What's up? Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. If Magomed Ankalaev is attempting to clinch Alex Pereira, and Alex Pereira is able to spin out of the clinch, away from the pressure, and sleep Magomed Ankalaev as a counter shot, I will make a 10-minute video going into in-depth detail about why Alex Pereira is not only the greatest MMA fighter of all time for speed running the UFC, but the greatest combat sports athlete of all time for all of his accolades across all of fighting. That'll do. Back to the rest of the stream. Let me read your chats. Time to get it on camera. Time to get him on camera. But I'm fine with your regular video thumbnails, but the live ones I have a problem with. People are autistic and they need pictures. And you could bait people, especially with your views on Alex. I'm not trying to bait people with my views on Alex, Nick. But I get what you're saying. The live stream ones are a bit basic. But that's because the live stream always changes. And I wanted them to be consistent. And when I come home from work, I don't have time to like make a separate... Here's the thing, Nick. I finish work, I drive home, sometimes I'll smash a coffee and a sandwich, and then I'll just jump straight on the stream and then straight into the shower. Like, it's I make my videos very quickly in the morning, and I do my live streams when I have time to do them. So I need consistency for the live stream thumbnails, because it takes too long. So yeah, I'll play with some. I'll play with some that I can use for every single one. Dougie, if you ever visit the Caymans, try their world famous... Just ask for the I Come Insider. Well done, Sniff. That's good. Give Whitaker another title shot. Give Whitaker another title shot. Will you officially become a poetard? I will officially become a poetard. Can't wait for the Dougie Dad Didgeridoo stream. Dad would come on the stream. Dad would. I think Pereira versus Ank, purely striking, is closer than people think. Losing 2 rounds to Khalil is a terrible look. I agree, Toad. However, I do have to say that I do believe that Alex Pereira was sick, compromised, and overworked going into the Khalil fight. And Khalil had a real Dustin Poirier, Steve Erceg moment, where Khalil was like, this is it. This is it, mate. I got to step up for this one. So I think it was a mix of Alex Pereira was sick, overworked, and Khalil had the best night of his life. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes that just happens, Happened to my favorite fighter, Dustin Poirier. Even though I would prefer your fine cousin stream, I'm not talking to my cousin. We will hold you to this, Dougie. We will. We will. That's why I allowed you guys to clip it. That's why I gave you a moment to get your clip fingers ready. He was on his 3rd title defense in 7 months and still finished the fight. Ank struggled against Rakic on the feet. Alex has a clear striking advantage. Yeah, a little bit of what Nacho said, Toad, with a little bit less of so much glaze. What I said, but with less glaze than what Nacho said. Chat, make him thumbnails. Oh, no one has my style. No one can copy my style. Yeah, no one can copy my style. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to try and make a thumbnail for the live stream and put it in the Discord, if I like one of them, I might pick it. Not saying I will, but I might. Have a go. See what happens. Pereira striking isn't the same with a takedown threat. Pereira striking isn't the same with a takedown threat. Bruno Silva and Jan exposed this. I think we'll see Magomed 50-45, and the UFC knows this. Ooh, Jesus Christ. That's a tasty, tasty, tasty call, Toad. Really good. Maybe. The takedown threat does change people's striking. I love when Dougie speaks normal facts. Thanks, Nacho. I'm still pissed about Lewis being fat as fuck and eating poutine before UFC Edmonton and then pulling out because he couldn't handle damn cheese curds. Yeah, that's right, Christian Gray. Let us get back into what the hell we were talking about here. And that is Derek Lewis not showing up to fight Nascimento. Didn't he? He did. All right, overhand. TKO, grounded punches. No, this would have been a different one. Where was this? This was at the Enterprise Center. Buckley got that awesome grappling win over Nazardine Rozaboyev, and that's when we knew that Buckley was on. Allberg slept Alonzo Menifield. This was a good card. Sean Woodson got the win over Alex Caceres. This was a good card. Yes. Chase Hooper was back against Slavaclaus, and I was glazing. Oh my god, I went into this glazing Slavaclaus so hard. Terrence McKinney got knocked out straight away in 30 seconds. Oh, this was a great... Yeah, I remember this card. This was actually a really, really good card. Really good card. Now, the main event was a bit of a stinker. Wasn't... No, the main event worked. Okay, cool. No, this was a good card. This is going in a A-tier card for the year. Not as good as 2 Serbians getting a win, but this was an A-tier card for the year. Yeah. Holy hell. Man, I completely forgot about that card until we just went over it again. Solid card. Get out of the way. Next one up was Barboza versus Murphy. This is when I realized that Murphy, if only he'd come into the UFC a little bit younger. What's Murphy now? Murphy's like 33 now, 34 now, and he's just starting his run. This has made me a really big believer in Murphy, but sad in my heart. Because he's just not going to make it. Let's have a look. You had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, Angela Hill? No. Alright, so you got 4 WMMAs, so it can't go any higher than B tier. It's going to be around B tier somewhere. It can't go any higher than B tier. Thembe Garimbo. This is when the fall-off began. Yep. This is when the fall-off began. Leroy Murphy schooled Edson Barboza. I remember this. What else? What other meme? Not really many memeable moments. Abbas Magomedov came back, and the hype was well and truly dead. Yeah, you know what? This is a C tier card. Absolutely C tier card. At least we didn't have a robbery in the decision. Yeah, C tier card. Right, let me read some chats. Rakic would beat Pereira. How long have I been live for? 30 minutes. Rakic would beat Pereira by smudging decision. Rakic would beat Alex Pereira by smudge decision. No, Rakic. He doesn't have a fight IQ. He's too Austrian to have a fight IQ. No, I think Rakic would try and stand at range and be a nice, clean, rangy striker with Alex Pereira and then end up getting slept. I really do, man. No need to change the thumbnails, to be honest. Just got to have one that's unique to you when people are browsing and catch it with their eye and go, oh, that's a Dougie stream. Yeah, I feel like that's sort of... Yeah, all right, I get that, Jet. I get what you're saying, Justin James. You know what? I'll take that into account while I think of making a new thumbnail for the live streams. Rainbow Golden Gay Time with Dad for the Tommy versus Wife Beater fight companion. It honestly depends when that fight happens, Chris, because my dad lives in Serbia for most of the year. So it honestly depends on when that happens. Maybe. My dad's only in Australia for 2 months of the year. Ank beat Jan. Everyone who watched that fight knew this and then coped after the fact because no one liked Big Ank alive. Ank beat Jan. That was the most draw fight that I'd ever seen, to be honest, Toad. I was like, that one was a draw. That one is hard to call. I get what you're saying, though. And that's the thing with when a fight is so cleanly a draw, it could really go either way. So, yeah. That will be my early birthday present. Again, it depends. Rose versus Cortez made me laugh. Oh, my God. That one killed me, Nick. That one killed me. Fuck, some of these fight nights were bad. Yeah, there was some goddamn sloggers in there. Let us press on. What did I just do? Fight night Lewis. Yep. Fight night Barboza. Yep. Then we had Makhachev versus Poirier. UFC 302. I don't think we've chucked this one on the cards yet. Now, this pay-per-view was pretty dog shit. This was a pretty dog shit pay-per-view. It's gonna... This pay-per-view might be a B-tier pay-per-view because I'm pretty sure apart from the main event, nothing of interest happened. Sean Strickland went to a very, very boring decision with Paulo Costa and lost the fans' interest. Let's go from the top. Andre Lima, decision. Alien Perez, decision. Yeah, Basil Hafez, decision. Yep. Jake Matthews, decision. Yeah, Grant Dawson, decision. Yep. Jailton Almeida, who cares? Roman Kopylov, decision. Randy Brown, decision. Nico Price, decision. Yep. Kevin Holland oh, that's right. Kevin Holland broke Michelle Jacek's arm, and Michelle Jacek was like, let it break. Let it snap. And the ref was like, you can't just scream. That's a submission. If you scream in pain, that's a submission. And we were all like, what? That's not a submission. Let him die. And then we all read the rules and we were like, oh, that actually is a submission. Yeah, I remember that. And then there was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On 12 fights, there was 2 interesting fights. That might be an F tier pay-per-view. Plus, Dustin Poirier got an undeserved title shot. He was coming off 1 win. No, you can't. Dustin Poirier. You can't. I cannot put a Dustin Poirier pay-per-view in a fucking F tier, Doug. Wake up, cunt. Turn it on. Switch it on, Doug. Fucking pull up, mate. F tier pay-per-view for a Dustin Poirier. Get the fuck out of here. All right. God. 2 interesting fights. Fuck, that's bad. Low, mid, C tier. Dustin Poirier nearly won a title, though. He was 1 round away from winning a title. That's it. That is all that has. That's all that has. Dustin Poirier being 1 round away from winning a title. Dustin Poirier went into the 5th round 2-2 against Islam Makhachev. Ugh. Nasty. Nasty. Let me read some chats. Fuck, some of these fight nights were bad. They were, Nacho. Toad is just coping because Alex beat Jan and Ank. Toad is coping because Alex beat Jan and Ank didn't. I think the Alex Pereira-Jan Blachowicz fight is a bit of a robbery. I remember watching that fight live with my brother and being like, I don't know if Alex Pereira won that fight. Is Jan Blachowicz booked for anything? No, I don't think he is, Justin James. Be right back in 2 minutes. Got to rip this fat one to some Juice World. Make some music recommendation posts after the stream. You can post some music you want me to listen to right now, and because I got the music going right now, so you can post it down there in the chat. I'll listen to some music. Of course, this is the pay-per-view I invited one of my mates to who didn't watch the UFC. Oh, that's the worst, Nacho. I fucking hate it when that happens. You get some mates around, they've never watched UFC. You're like, this will be a sick one, boys. Literally, 12 decisions. It was terrible, but the main event was arguably fight of the year. Yeah, that's what's making it very hard to judge this one, Toad. Making it very difficult to judge it, yeah. Honestly, doesn't deserve beat? No. He was never close to sniffing the belt. No, Dustin Poirier was 2-2. One of the judges, let me get, no. I remember this. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier results. Hey, I'm typing into you, Google. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. No, scorecards. Yes. Official scorecards for UFC 302, Makhachev versus Poirier. Yep. Chris Lee. Chris Lee had a 2-2 going into the last round. Dustin Poirier was 1 round away from winning a UFC title. Facts, can back it up with facts and logic. Eat a dick, eat a fat dick. Dougie was right. Nacho was wrong. What is it? Just a regular Monday, boys. Just a normal Monday. Eat a dick. Sorry, Nacho. Sorry, man. No. The other 2 judges they're Sal Diamato levels of judges, mate. So we'll stick with Chris Lee. Never got a bad scorecard, old Chris Lee. My favorite judge, S-tier judge, Chris Lee. Never gets one wrong. Moving on. Dustin made me so happy that day. It made me mad, though, because there is a bunch of people all of a sudden were Dustin Poirier fans. Yeah, dude. But I think it was just the longevity of his career. I don't know. There was just something about that weekend. We felt the vibe. We knew that Dustin Poirier was going to go to a split decision about to beat Islam Makhachev. We could feel it in the air. I still have from that pay-per-view, I've still got the Dustin Poirier t-shirt in my closet that I'm saving. I'm keeping it clean because we made a custom Dustin Poirier t-shirt for that pay-per-view. I'm saving it. I'm keeping it clean. We're going to whip it out for Dustin Poirier's last fight and then maybe burn it. Where did you go, DJ Aiden? I nearly cancelled the stream, deleted it because I was like, if DJ Aiden's not here, why am I streaming? Mr. Toad says, when it comes to Pereira versus Young Blackwitz, I think you're talking about, I think Pereira technically won if you go full weasel and count every single strike. Pereira probably landed 1 or 2 more, but live, everyone had it close on the feet, so the takedowns at the end won Yan the fight. Yeah, dude. And this is what I don't understand about MMA fans. I really don't get it. Let me ramble about this for a minute, and then we'll go back to the tier list. Because I know that this is one of those opinions that MMA fans disagree with me on. They hate me saying it, but I'm going to say it. You cunts don't know how to read the fucking rules. You don't understand how MMA scoring works. And I'm not disagreeing with you, Toad, or disagreeing with people when they go, when you really break it down and you count up every single fucking strike and decide which one lands with the most impact. When you do that, a week later, this is who actually won the fight. I get that. I understand what you guys are saying. But the fucking way that the game works on the day, you know, who's kicking the ball into the back of the net, it works like this. There's 3 judges. They don't have any screens in front of them. They're just watching the fight with their eyes. Right? That's all it is. And they have to judge that round the moment that round has finished. They don't have time to sit and rewatch it and slow it down. Okay, so the people that, I'm not having a go at you here, Toad. I'm having a go at the people that argue about fights. Like, well, technically you won the fight. Well, that's not the fucking sport that we're playing. The sport that we're playing is win the round in front of the judges before the next round starts. And when you read the scoring criteria, it says if the striking and grappling looks even, If it visually appears like it's even, then go to game plan B, which is effective aggression and cage control. So when you have something like Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira, and it looks very even on the feet over 5 minutes, same thing with Sean Strickland versus DDP. Those takedowns at the end of the round, whether or not they do anything with them, by the way that MMA is actually fucking judged on the night, win you the round every single time. And the fucking weasel, people just don't get it. They just don't get it. They're like, yeah, but when you fucking slow down and you actually look at the impact and once you really count everything up, that's not the game we're playing. That's not the game we're playing. The game we're playing is win the fight by the end of that round. Win each round in a row. That's the game we're playing. Sorry, let me read your chats, boys. And what about the other 2 judges? They both had it 3-1. Nah, fuck them. Fuck them. I don't care. Nacho can't catch a break. Nacho can't. No, Nacho is cool. One of them was actually... Was it? Oh, fuck. Poirier was up. Poirier wasn't up. It was 2-2. If you go full weasel, Ank beat Jan 145 as well. Oh shit. Okay. Cool. He's lying. He said that to the other guy. Dustin made me so happy. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. Sorry, man. I will use and interpret the rules however I wish to decide the fighter I wanted to win did win. Yeah, I mean, that's a fun way to make videos. Every time I go to the pub and hear people say it was close, it's probably a draw. I know they don't know Willie, biggest and most vocal expert. What's up, Thrill House? How are you, man? Every time I go to the pub and I hear people say this is close, it's probably a draw. I know that they don't know nothing about Willie, biggest and most vocal expert. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Fair, man. Ah, God, fucking casuals, mate. They shouldn't be allowed to watch. Dustin tapped and napped. Oh, damn, I know your dad didn't live in Australia land. Why is he only there for 2 months? He lives in Serbia. Does chat think Dougie pronounces Poirier and Cormier weird? I might put too much Aussie yeah on them both. All right. While everyone abuses DJ Aiden, not good enough DJ Aiden, how dare you leave the stream. Let us go back to... No, you're right, DJ Aiden. You're all good, mate. We're still mates. Shout out to DJ Aiden in the house. Let us go back to... well, Australia isn't real. Maybe that's what... Yeah, and expensive. Cormier, isn't that how you're meant to say? I thought it was Cormier. I don't care. Cormier? Daniel Cormier. I'll have to start saying it in my American accent. Daniel Cormier and Nasruddin Imavov versus Jared Cannonier. Nasruddin Imavov actually ended up beating Jared Cannonier via TKO with punches, which I don't believe because Nasruddin Imavov has no stopping power. I cannot picture it. I don't believe that happened. Dominic Reyes made his comeback and decided that his career was not over. Raul Rosas Jr. got a rear naked choke on Ricky Tercios. Bruno Favera got a spinning TKO elbow on Dustin Stoltzfus. I remember that one. It was sick. Zach Reese got a uppercut TKO on Julian Marquez. This was a sick card. Ludovic Klein went back up in my rankings as one of the best fighters in the UFC, a truly underrated prospect. Carlos Prates lit up a ciggy, got in there, and knocked out Charles Radke. Say it again, Radke. Also, Manel Cap said it again on Twitter today. Fucking glorious. No, I'm reading through the card of Cannonier versus Imavov. This was a great card. This is a crowded event. This must have been a crowded event. Venue? Yes, the KFC Yum Center. Yeah, this was a great card. Great card. Get out of the Apex. Suddenly you have a great card. Solid card. Low A tier card. Low A tier card. Not as good as 2 Serbians getting a knockout, but very good card. Oh, that's right. The stoppage against Jared Cannonier was bullshit. Now I remember. The stoppage against Cannonier was bullshit. Yep. B tier card. Yep. I remember the bullshit stoppage now. And we all wanted to fire Mark Goddard or whoever made the stop. Who made the fucking stoppage on that one? Now I remember. That was one where I even put up the vent footage on YouTube, trying not to get banned. I had to fucking get a TikTok for that. I remember now. Who was the main? Who refed this bullshit fight? Where does it say it? TKO, punches, UFC Fight Night, height, reach. Usually it says the referee. It doesn't say it. Anyway, let me read some chats. I was being an Aussie. Oh, fair enough, Thrill House. Fair enough, mate. How much do you visit him in Serbia? I was one of the happiest after a fight when Islam put Dustin to bed. How dare you when Islam put Dustin to bed? God damn it, Chris. I don't go over and visit him in Serbia. You guys would know about it. If I went over and visited him in Serbia, you guys would know about it. Maybe I'm the one that says it like a fuckwit. One of us, maybe. Don't you mean Daniel Cormier? Cormier? I don't know how to say it anymore. You guys have screwed up my own way. Fuck, I thought Dougie was just making shit up for a second. No. Your American accent sounds like Lucas Tracy. Please stop. Big old meaty hooks, you guys. Big old Shamil the Blob Gaziev. He's going to be a champion, you guys. Trust me. The big old meatiest hooks you've ever seen. So, let's go for a muzz. B tier card, definitely mid. No, this was quite a good card. That accent was giving me a hernia. Please stick to the yarn, you cobber. I will do, mate. John Jones stoppage, beat it. No, you're right, Nacho. You're right. The main event was a letdown. Yeah, it was. It was disgusting. Cormier versus Imavov was kind of boring, and the moment it was heating up, it got stopped. Yep. The bad stop. What's up, Portuguese Herzog? How are you, brother? Yeah, the bad. Who made that stoppage? We were all wanting him to die. Who made that stoppage? It doesn't matter. They should bring Kim Winslow back. Who the fuck is Kim Winslow? I don't even remember that one. Remember Yario Musagari? Alright, let us press on. Alright, we did Cannonier. Fight Night. Perez versus... Let me get the... Perez versus... Google UFC Kim Winslow and you'll remember. Alright, I'll probably need to put the face to the name. Let me do this. UFC Kim Winslow. My god, why is my shit not working? Brutal. That's old school, fucker. That is fucking old school. Look at this video that pops up. 3 minutes of quick Kim Winslow infuriating fighters due to a shit reffing. Fuck, mate. That is an old school one. Fucking Perez versus Taira. Was this the one where Tatsuro Taira, I'm happy, thank you, got that crazy ass grapevine submission? TKO injured knee from a takedown. So that wasn't the grapevine submission? I'm sure that was, wasn't it? I'm sure that was that grapevine finish. The fuck your ACL takedown? Yeah. Yeah, that was the one. Don't get a TikTok or I will tick clock your chin when I'm down there. No, I got it for, it's good for getting that, in-crowd fan footage because the UFC rips everything off every other social media platform, but they leave it on TikTok because it's Chinese. They don't give a fuck. So it's good for getting the crowd. When you see my videos, and sometimes I use footage from people who were in the crowd, TikTok, mate. TikTok. And also, if you notice the shorts that I do, it's TikToks in the background. So that's what I just pull that footage and then put my voiceover over the top. Portuguese Herzog, it was me, bruh. Oh, it was you. Yeah, there we go. Fuck, that's right. And we were usually like, Herzog is one of the best refs. Yeah, that was a good one, mate. That was a good one. He took his hat off in his newest video, so I guess the rumors were not true. Wrong. Just enough time for the hair implants. To take hold. Hey Aussie, what's up, mate? How are you, brother? Well, first comment? You are the first comment. The first real comment. What's up, Blueprint? How are you, mate? We want Max versus Dustin 3. We want... Oh yeah, it would be Max versus Dustin 3, wouldn't it? Crazy. I would rather Max versus Gaethje 3. But what's going on, Blueprint? How are you, man? Please leave a like. People forget, man, Kim Winslow. She was a marauder, man. Exactly, Chris. She was stopping fights late and early, completely at random, marauding fighters' careers at will. Just like Herzog ruined Jared Cannonier's career. Aren't they banning TikTok? Whatever. Fuck it. I'll get a VPN. It's like... bro, you know, they can't stop me on the internet. The biggest pirate in the 7 seas right here. Now, Julian Knudsen. Who cares? Only 2 WMA fights on this card, so not bad. Mikel Costa, good submission. Weston Wilson, good submission. Nate Maness, decision. Adam Fugit, decision. Oh, yeah. Asuma Amabayev. Hype train killing fight for Asuma Amabayev in this one against Joe Johnson. I remember that one. Yep. Brady Highstand got a rear naked choke over Garrett Armfield. Lucas Almeida got a decision. Yeah, we were in the throes of the new gloves and the decision. This card was pretty mid. This was a pretty mid card. Except for the weird ass grapevine, this was a very mid card. Yeah. Yeah. UFC Fight Night, Perez versus Taylor. Nothing really of note came out of that one. Next one up. This card was an A tier card. Whitaker versus Aleskarov down at UFC Saudi Arabia. The first time we had been to Saudi Arabia. I was watching this in my brother's house. Actually, funnily enough, that Aussie is here. I was watching this at my brother's house at 5 o'clock in the morning. My brother woke up early, came downstairs, saw Whitaker get the knockout, and then fucked off and went back to bed. I don't want Max versus Dustin. 3 fresh matchups for both those geezers. Yeah, Nacho, like I said in today's video, brother, I reckon I want to see Dustin Poirier have one last fun fight. That's it. Have a fun fight. Get it done. Bounce. I don't care who it's against. I would rather it be against an old grizzly vet because those two are just in there to just get it done. I don't want to see Dustin Poirier in there against some young killer that's trying to take his name and build a career for himself. I just want to have fun with Dustin Poirier's career at this point. Gaethje should fight Chandler. They already fought. It was a war. I'm pretty sure you've watched that. Left Lane saying we're probably getting Gaethje Hooker like that fight because I would. How does Left Lane know what's going on? He sounds like just one of the other blokes down at the gym. He's such a regular Aussie sounding bloke. How does Left Lane get all these inside scoops? Left Lane says we're probably getting Gaethje versus Hooker like that fight because I don't want lightweight to become consistent rematches. No, I like that too, and I think there should be parity in lightweight. I think once one of the top 5 lose, they need to invite someone from the top 10, top 15 to help create that movement because it is constant rematches. I'm just saying for Dustin Poirier's last fight specifically, that is in almost a bubble, in a world of its own. Butt Pirate, alright, Nacho. Down Under Pirate, alright, Christian Grey. Shithouse card, had to wake up at 5 in the morning for this shit. What's up, No Chill, how are you, brother? Say hi to your nan for me, mate. Had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for this shit. Bro, how do you sleep at night with all that water that you're drinking? I am constantly dehydrated. My pores and my body are covered in plaster dust. So I am constantly dried out and dehydrated. It's pretty fucking crazy. Cheng Ho Lee got a decision over against Long Zhao. Gaziev got a decision. Surprise, surprise. Muin Gastrov got a decision. Surprise, surprise. Renat Fakradinov got a decision. Surprise, surprise. Felipe Lima got a submission. Oh my god, this fucking... Jesus Christ. Here we go. Volkan Ozdemir got a knockout over Johnny Walker. Of course he did. Of course he did. Sharon Magomedov cheated so much against Anton Takali. Kelvin Gastelum missed weight and fucking wrecked my pick against Daniel Rodriguez. Alexander Volkanovski fixed his hair a lot and got dogged into fighting his best mate, Sergey Pavlovich. They didn't want to fight each other. And then Robert Whittaker got a beautiful knockout over Ikram Aliskerov when the MMA guru says that Dagestanis don't take short notice fights. Just remind him of this card. They do. Ikram Aliskerov took it on short notice. Overall, though, with so many decisions on the event, this is another one of those ones where it was like, it was a good main event, but the card was sort of under... No, the card was alright. The main card was alright. Although Kelvin Gastelum did sort of ruin it. Alexander Volkov versus Pavlovich wasn't a barn burner. What do we reckon about that? C-tier card, you reckon? Yeah, C-tier card? Could be. Yeah, jeez, I don't know, dude. I don't like where that's sitting as a C-tier card. I'm feeling... Yeah, C-tier. High C-tier. High C-tier. We'll go high C-tier, alright. Since you're the one that's the loudest about it. Oi, go move together. Thank you. There we go. High C-tier card. Let me read some chats. Big Doggie's Corner. What's up, No Chill? How are you, brother? I think we should allow Poirier to beat the guy that KOs Paddy Pimblett. I think we should allow Poirier to be the guy... Oh, we should allow Dustin Poirier to be the one that KOs Paddy Pimblett. I like that. I like that. Apparently, Moicano was doing a podcast with someone. I don't know who it was. I just remember seeing the headline on Twitter. Apparently, the UFC have got Pimblett in a little bubble, in his little superstar bubble. Like the way that they had Sean O'Malley, the way that they have Alex Pereira. Pimblett is in a superstar bubble of protection, so there's no dangerous fights with Paddy Pimblett. He's getting the Dariush Chandler run to the title. Have Dustin go up to welterweight and fight JDM for his final fight. I would love that. Are you trying to kill Dustin Poirier? We're trying to send him off, mate. Oh yeah, you don't like Dustin Poirier. Why are we doing this? Dougie wears an adult diaper to sleep? No. I just pissed myself like a man. Dusty versus Hamzat at middleweight sounds like a great farewell fight to the... Why do you all hate Dustin Poirier? It's only to bring Francis... Chris, you're in a mood tonight, Christian Grey. Back to the UFC for Dustin's last scrap. Alright, boys. I didn't realize I was in such a feral shark tank of Dustin Poirier haters. Honestly, I'm surprised at this. UFC 303. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prohaska. This one doesn't even need to be discussed. If it wasn't for Alex Pereira taking this fight on short notice, there would be nothing to this card at all. Literally nothing to this card at all. It was, as we all know, it was meant to be Conor McGregor's return against Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler actually believed that happened. And the only person that truly won from this card was the MMA Joey. That fat bastard got to brag for months and months and months. Yeah. Kind of cool that Dan Ige fought Diego Lopez on 3 hours notice. That was kind of cool. Anthony Smith couldn't beat Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze is dog shit. Ian Machado Gary held down MVP for 15 minutes. Andre Philly beat up Cub Swanson. Peyton Talbot was in the ring for like 10 seconds. And Alex Pereira was on it, which obviously wastes all of our time. So I think Alex Pereira wasted our time by wasting Yuri Prohaska's chin. Yeah. So not only did we lose Prohaska, but we didn't get any entertainment out of the cut. Yeah, F tier night. Dustin Poirier versus Tom Aspinall. Why do you hate Dustin? Why does everyone hate Dustin Poirier? I like the diamond. Thank you, Two Smelly Fingers. I appreciate you, man. Dustin Poirier should not fight Alex Pereira next. Big send-off knockout for Dustin. Yeah, Dustin Poirier would sleep Alex Pereira. I agree, Aussie. Smart move, mate. Ban him. Ban Aussie. Yeah, we should. We should ban Aussie. Aussie is cooking. Fuck Aussie. He's a dickhead. He's my third favorite American fighter. Thank you, Two Smelly Fingers. I needed someone to get on Dustin Poirier's train. Dustin Poirier, Gaethje has Down syndrome. You have to support a guy like that. That's what I said. That's what I was like. He knows when he's cooked, mate. He knows when he's cooked. He's the Homer Simpson of the UFC. Smart booking. I love Justin Gaethje. All right, yeah, Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prohaska 2. Absolutely F tier card. Ruined Yuri Prohaska's chin. Yeah. Right, then, right after that, we had Rose Namajunas. Fuck, mate, was the UFC shit this year? The UFC was kind of shit this year. We had Rose Namajunas. Fucking hell. As a main event. Fucking hell. We had Rose Namajunas as a main event against Tracy. I'm trying to be an OnlyFans model in the middle of a fight. Cortez. Tracy Cortez's eyelash fell off. Muslim Salikov was the fucking co-main event. Jan Silva beat up Drew Dober. That was funny. Yeah, but that was a doctor's stoppage, so that doesn't count, as we all know. Come on, there has to be something good about this card. Andre Petrosky, the communist, won a fight. Ugh. That's an F tier card. That was an F tier card. Not the worst, but yeah, that's an F tier card. Fuck, we're really finding it hard to put cards in the A tier, aren't we? That was an F tier card. Fucking hell. Dusty broke Connor's leg with an illegal technique that should be banned from the sport for life. What? Checking the kick? Dougie, what do you think about the widespread use of illicit and performance-enhancing substances in the UFC? I reckon let them do it, mate. I reckon obviously that the UFC fighters are allowed to cheat. Just look at Alexander Rakic's back in his last fight. Just let him cheat. In fact, they are just letting them cheat. Drug suspensions have gone down massively. His wife's in the DMs, baby. Yes, overall this year was us. It was us, wasn't it? Dougie's wife is in Biggie Boy's DMs. Yeah, me and Jamie aren't talking to each other anymore over Biggie Boy's next upcoming fight. Yeah, my GOAT, Sergey Pavlovich, the stoic Russian Chad, going up against Biggie Boy. It's causing a lot of tension in the house. A lot of tension. Jan Silva was goated, so C tier. I did say Jan Silva there, but I can't raise this card to C tier because we got one good fight in it. You know what I mean? We were fed some fucking slop this year. Dude, when you go back and really look at this entire year, yeah, it's, fuck me. And then afterwards was Lemos versus Genji Dober. Oh, God. This was it. This was when I made the video saying that it was done. I remember this. This is when I was like, we don't watch WMMA anymore, boys. Yeah, I can see how this happened. Going back and looking at it, it was inevitable. Dougie, how much juice is too much juice for the fighter? No such thing. If hearts can still beat for the 15 required minutes, then there's still not enough juice being taken. Who is the greatest fighter of all time in any discipline, and why is it Chael P. Sonnen? Chael cannot lose a round. Even in taking phone calls for 50 minutes from absolute randoms on the street, Chael still won every single phone interaction. Chael doesn't lose. Biggie Boy versus the GOAT of all blobs was the best main event of the year. Absolutely goated main event. Goated main event. Dougie's having flashback. I fucking am, mate. This was a... Boys, you try making an MMA video every single day of the fucking week when this is the shit that we're getting served up. To those of us out there that have managed to put out content this year, I tip my hat to myself and to you boys. Holy fuck. What we're going to learn from doing this tier list is that UFC in 2024 was... Oh. What's up, Eric? How are you, brother? UFC in 2024 was a real fucking slog. It's behind me, bro. It's behind me. It always is, mate. Your name's still the only one on it. I want to go back and watch Rakic versus Yuri Prohaska. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Rakic should have won that fight. Okay, so we had Steve Garcia in the co-main event versus Sung Woo Choi for some reason. Kurt Holloway was a deception. Bruno Silva beat Coney Durden. Doohoy Choi beat Bill Aljo. Come on, give me something. Give me some memeable moment. What was good on this? What was good on this? What happened on this card that made you go, oh, but at least there was that? There was 11 fights. 1, 2, 3 of them were WMMA. What's up, Hamzat Bros Chimaev superfan? How are you, dude? Yeah, nothing. Literally nothing happened on this card. Mate, we got to raise this one up because at least the blob Shamil Gaziev gave us a memeable moment of quitting on the stool. At least we had that. But this had fucking nothing. Like, literally nothing. And at least Tracy Cortez's eyebrow fell off, so that was something. But this one had fucking... Honestly, literally nothing happened. Nothing happened. Like, at least Vicente Luque gave us Joaquin Buckley breakout. Ugh. Just a horrible year. Alright, let's move on. Please hit the like button, fellas. What is this? Hapiro MMA, fellas? Hello, fellas. Alright, let's move on. Edwards versus Muhammad. Here we go. Oh my god. Fuck me. It just got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, didn't it? Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. I'm just gonna bring up the image, boys, and then I'll read your chats. 1 second. Let me just bring the image up. Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad is what we're discussing next. Alright, let me read your chats. I'm going to go watch back. They tried to kill Nick Fuentes. Are you surprised? Just put it F tier and move on. Yep. Yo, it's me, your best friend. What's up, Hamza Jemayev, super fan. Props to all of the cunts like Dougie and their special Alright, thanks, Christian Grey. Hit the like button, fellas. Hit the like button, fellas. Shamil didn't quit. He just had a dinner reservation that he needed to attend. He was just flubbering all over us. Fight for the algorithm. Yes, boys, let us know. What time is it over there now? It is 2:30, brother. It is 2:30. How long have I been live for? We'll go a little bit longer. It's Friday. It's the last working Friday of the year, boys. We'll extend a Dougie's Corner stream for a little bit longer. All right, now, UFC, this is real business here, men. This is real fucking business that we're talking here. Okay? Let's not fuck around. This is the real shit right here. UFC 304 in the United Kingdom, 14 bouts at a absolutely retarded time. I remember it being kind of mid. Yeah, I agree. I remember Nacho. I remember finishing it, and I think someone went to it. Someone in the stream went to it, and they were like, it was a pretty good card. And I was like, was it? I don't remember which one that was. Anyway, Mick Parkin got a good KO over Lucas Bukowski. Oban Elliott went to a decision. Yep. Muhammad Makayev and Manel Cap stank the arena out with their blood feud that went absolutely nowhere. Yep. Jake Hadley and Cal Loughran went to a decision. Bruno Bazil was on the fucking prelims. All right, that's good. Nathaniel Wood got a decision. Arnold Allen got a decision over Giga Chikadze. Giga just sort of gave up on his career in that moment, in that fight. Robocop. I think Robocop's going to beat Jared Cannonier, by the way. Paddy Pimblett, angled, yeah, beat Bobby Green. And then Bilal Muhammad won. And now we've had to look at Bilal Muhammad's face. B-tier card. I'm pretty high on Robocop too. B-tier card. But like literally nothing of note happened. In fact, we were given counter aura from this card. We were fucking given... Yeah, things went behind us on this card. What is this one? Yeah, at least we got DDP, the Chad, as the champ on this one. But on this one, we got given Bilal Muhammad. That's bad. That is bad. C tier? Fuck it. You know what? Do it, mate. Fuck it. You don't get given Bilal Muhammad. I think it was better than these ones, but that's it. Aspinall won. How did I forget? Yeah, Aspinall won, but like... What did Aspinall win? Like, that was the thing. That's the thing, right? That's the only thing that happened on it. It's 10:30 here, Thursday night. Nice one. Like, because Aspinall won, but Aspinall won in the first round, first minute of the first round again, and he was already the interim champ. Then he just stayed the interim champ. Like, the heavyweight division didn't move forward in any direction. Paddy Pimblett beat up Bobby Green like he was meant to. And we got given Bilal Muhammad. Like, no, there is no redeeming quality about that card. That card is actually dropping. The more I talk about it, the worse that card seems. At least with this one, we got some hype back from Robert Whittaker. Because we were like, oh, Whittaker's still got his knockout power. You know? Like, this one we got given anti-memes, anti-aura, anti-fun. Yeah, bad card. Moving on. Oh, right. Next up, we got Corey Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov in where was this one? In the Yaz Island. Corey Blickers and test tube Sandhagen. Get your blickers and test tube. Corey the thinking man's fighter Sandhagen. Let's go through the card. We had bloody 13 bouts. 13 bouts. Shamil the Blob Gaziev was on this one. Very few WMA fights. Two WMA fights, which is good. That raises the standard of the card right there. Cedric Dumas, decision over Dennis Talulin. Jai Herbert, decision. Graham Kutateledze, decision. Holy shit. Samil Gaziev, decision. Holy shit. Fernandez at least got a knockout over Muhammad Yahya. Mazakhanov got a knockout over Alonzo Menefield. Oh, yeah. Took away Alonzo Menefield's steam completely in that one. Michael Chiesa destroyed Tony Ferguson. That hurts to see. Davidson Figueiredo beat up Marlon Vera. That was a fucking fun one. Shatter Bullet outpointed Olin Zaczek. And then Umar just beat up Corey Sandhagen. Ugh. So what do we got? We got Davidson Figueiredo with a little bit of hype on it. We got that at least. We had to watch Tony Ferguson die again, so they sort of cancel each other out. Magomedov built his name up, but I do think he's a fraud that is waiting to get checked. I'm going to put this one as a low B tier. Corey, I read books on MMA only to switch stances every 10 seconds. The Art of War. You know, it's all about the Art of War, you know? Yeah, like, I've read the Art of War. I've read the Seven Circles. And there's nothing like going from Orthodox to Southpaw. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it at all. MVP will flatline Shatter Bullet. I believe that he will. Low B tier. Low B tier. Not even. Like, what hype did we get out of it? Is Umar hype? Is Umar's not hype. So it's very similar to like UFC 303. There's no hype coming out of it. And we had to watch Tony Ferguson die again. We got some Davidson Figueiredo hype, but even then people didn't want to put hype on Figueiredo's name. Yeah, that one's squeezing in there. Oof. It's getting very crowded down the bottom. It's getting very crowded down the bottom of this every single pay-per-view of the year tier list. There's not a lot of great moments up the top, is there? There's not a lot of like awesome standout moments on these cards, is there? When you really start to put the entire year into perspective, it makes you stand back and go, ooh, fucking hell, look at this. I just watched that fight back. You have never watched a fight back in your life, mate. What are you talking about? You just watched that fight back. All right, next one up was another blob fest. Tybura versus Spivak at the Apex. 10 fights at the Apex. It was just your standard, open up the Apex doors, get in a couple of blobs. Let's have a heavyweight main event. Let's see what happens. It's very disheartening to watch back the UFC this year. Are we retarded? We might be retarded for wasting this much time on it. When you stand back at a 10,000 foot view, when you do an Alex Jones and you look at this from a 10,000 foot view, it doesn't look good, does it? I just watched that fight back. Rakic was like totally winning until he wasn't. Which one? The Rakic against Yuri Prochazka? Yeah, man. I know. It was just Yuri Prochazka's chin that got him through that fight. Okay, this was... Oh, you know what else made this really... Yeah, I picked up on it, Aussie. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That was a good fight, wasn't it? We watched that fight live together. You're on the stream watching it with me. If anyone wants to go back to UFC 300, there he is, right there. Man, I really wanted Tybura to win this one. Yes, it would have aged Tom Aspinall well. It would have, but unfortunately, it isn't what it is. What it is. Okay, so we had 11 fights. Out of those 11 fights, we had 3 WMMA fights, a fat heavyweight main event. I don't think you really need to say this is Aspinall's main event of the year. Like, this one would have raised his stock. Oh my god. 11 fights at the Apex, 3 of them WMMA fights, and the main event was a fat heavyweight fight. There's no need to discuss anything else. There is no need to... We're going to need to make more room over here at F tier. Most of the UFC is fitting down here at F tier. No memeable moments, no defining characteristics, much like a heavyweight's body. No memeable moments or defining characteristics. What's up, Kenny Rips? How are you, mate? Next one up was Dricus du Plessis versus Israel Adesanya for the fight for the real African. Now, I never said this would be the fight for the real champion of Africa. I never said that. What I said was this was going to be for the first African champion. They're completely different things. I never said that this was the real African champion's fight. He also beat Spivak, oh yeah, that's true. God, it's so hard to remember that, Nick, that Tom Aspinall has beaten the entire heavyweight division. God, imagine him fighting for an undisputed belt. Craziness. No discussion needed. No discussion needed. What's up, Kenny? How are you, brother? Alright, this was over in Australia, mate, over in Perth. Fucking 12 fights. Get a fucking round it. Jack Jenkins made his way back. Got an absolutely savage TKO. Tim Nolan got a bloody amazing win. Carlos Prates got a sick left hook over Li Jingliang. Rosenstrike got a decision over Tai Tuivasa. Dan Hooker decided to absolutely fucking murder Gamrot. Kai Kara France destroyed Steve Erceg. This was actually a pretty good card. Listen to All She Wants by Stangia Bass. That has to be a meme, Chris. This is actually a pretty good card. This was a pretty good card. And Dricus made Izzy cry. Memeable moment. Highly memeable moment that we'll never forget. And they had a fucking war that went into the fourth round. And Izzy looked like he was going to win that fight. And Dricus just retarded his way back to nowhere. This was a good, solid A-tier card. A good, solid A-tier card. Strong title fight. Co-main event that actually meant something in the division. In Australia, Dan Hooker revitalized his career and came back into the top 5. Good card. Moving on. Chris says, listen to All That She Wants by Ace by Stand Your Base. All right. What are you doing? Get out of here. I'm just standing my base. By Ace of Base. All right. Fucking animals. Oh, yeah, this is a 6 song, mate. Huh, what do you know? Oh, that she wants. 1 second, boys. My camera has just died. 1 second, boys. And we've pretty much gone for an hour and a half, so I'm going to be getting out of here soon. Let me just get this shit going again. There we go. That's it. I'm back. Don't stress. I'm back. Hello. Sorry about that, lads. There we go. That'll do. All right, cool. Let me read. That song slaps. It does slap. Why do they do Perth cards all the time down under? Is it the Aussie lands Manchester? Yes, in a way it is. No, the Perth, the Western Australian government cut a deal with the Western Australian government cut a deal with the UFC to put on a certain amount of events. That's why. Yep. Ace of Base, not Stand Your Base, you dickhead. I'll stand my base. Where's the fucking camera? What a shit show. I know. Imagine, what kind of fucking disgusting show is this? I heard nothing special from Bishring's, Rebecca! Good on her. Someone said something. Dougie, I just heard that Poirier is going to fight Paddy Pimblett. I heard the opposite. Sniff. I heard they're protecting Paddy Pimblett. I heard the opposite, Snifferton. Where did you hear that, mate? Was it fucking Ruben Carter? That lying prick? Fuck Ruben Carter. Boys, I'm out of here. That's it. That's going to do me. I'm out of here. Sorry about the camera malfunctions. It is what it is. Now, we have smashed off a lot of the UFC for the year. So we're going to finish this on Sunday. They're strapping the rocket to Paddy. Yeah, they are. They're putting their whole promotion behind him. It was this one guy, No Chill MMA. Well, then you know it's true. Later, gents, later. No, it was a good stream. We went for about an hour and a half. We're going to do a nice long stream on Sunday where we are going to finish off the tier list. And then we are also going to vote the kid with the mole. How many more events do we have to do? We've done most of the year already, which is really good, boys. We haven't got a lot of events to do. We're going to vote on the emojis on Sunday. Considering that there's only a few people in here, who wants to see the emojis for the week? Who wants to see the new emojis? Quickly before we head off. Yes? No? No one? No one wants to see them? Alright, I guess we won't see them. Are you going to watch Fury versus Usyk? If it's on while I'm on, I will watch it, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it because those boxing cards do tend to go on. Ronan's emojis are lit. Alright, here are going to be the new emojis that we're going to be voting on Sunday. We're going to be voting out these ones, and we're going to be voting in these ones. Hang on. There we go. They're the ones that we're going to be voting in on. Confused Makachev, Prates smoking a ciggy, confused Chael answering phone calls. I love that one. Confused Chael answering phone calls. And then Alexa Grasso's feed. So that's it. They're the emojis we're going to be voting on. Oh, fuck me. Good times. All right, boys. I'm out of here. You all have yourselves a great fucking afternoon, a great day, a great night, wherever you are. I will see you all on Saturday night for the Americans, Sunday for the Australians. Whenever the UFC is usually on a Saturday night at the Apex, that's when I'll be going live. Until then, you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you all in the next video and the next stream. Thanks so much for joining me on this one as we smash out every single card of the year. I got some fun tier list planned in the back end for you guys, so I'm excited to get through this one. Maybe we'll speed up this one on the next stream and get it done. We'll put this one away in the next stream, I promise. All right, boys, I'm out of here. I'll see you all in the next stream. See you